combines, right? You could.
Oh, you could hear everyone talking then. Haha, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are we all doing? Nice to see you all, and nice to have such a full house on the server tonight. I think we're up to 7 or 8 people. Well, look who's in here. Most of them are standing there. 2, 4, 6, 7 in here at the moment. So who's missing? Oh, Corpnut's there next to me. So here we are. We've got Kirimajoran, Chinook Legion, Bovine, and Corpnut there, along with myself. So nice to see you. Welcome along. Tara, good evening. Hello. Mason, afternoon, mate. Nice to see you. Steve, you're stuck at work, but wish you were able to jump on. Hopefully next time. Well, certainly next time. I'm hoping this all goes well. We'll make it a regular thing. And work towards our goal of 10,000 litres. I don't even have a hat on. How bad am I? Unkept Argsy. There we go. We can start the stream now. I'm dressed. Hello Paul, how are you, mate? Nice to see you, and thank you again for extending your membership. I saw that pop up yesterday, so great to have you here as part of the team. Klaus, good morning from Franconia, Germany. Or good morning to you. Nice to have you here. Nismo, what's up, mate? Nice to see you. Can't be too long now until you're off on holiday. Hey Thomas, time to sit back, grab some pretzels and watch the play. Awesome. Nice to see you, mate. Chris Fowler, hello. Great to have you here as well. So, like I said, welcome along. We were meant to do this last week, but I got a cracking migraine about an hour before we were going to start. So, we didn't get any further than where we are now. Please give me your hat. You can buy one, Nismo. Have a look on the channel. So, I've been sitting in here for about 15 minutes, giving the map time to load, and it still hasn't even completely loaded up. But you start to get the gist of it. West Australia, we looked at it a couple of weeks ago on a stream as well. But just so people are familiar, I think we only owe 6 and 7, because I do believe we're using the field lease mod. There you go. Actually fields 13 and 22 are the ones we own. Everything else is leased. And the aim of the game is to have 10 million litres of everything. So if I just jump into here, you can see what we've already got. So we've already got 10.5 million litres of straw, 5.5 million litres of wheat, and slowly starting to build up on everything else, which is fantastic. So it's going to be good to hit that target. I didn't even realise we had honey, but there we are. We're not going to go for 10 million litres of honey, unless the guys really want to stretch themselves. But yeah, it's just slowly through contracts and everything like that. This is the leftover rather than everything else, and we're just tackling it as we go. So we've got the team in here. I think the plan was to go over and tackle field number 8, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a canola harvest. You can see up the top there, we've got the active contracts mod. That's done 8% of the harvest. No seasons, but we are playing 5-day months, I think, but our seasonal cycles is turned off just to make things a little bit easier and just to keep things moving on the server and not have to deal with wind and winter and all of those kind of things. So we'll see how we go. Big Mike, how you doing, mate? Good morning. I'm doing well, thank you. Nice to have you here. Hello from my 66-inch TV. Nice. Nice. Hello. Should I go full screen camera and that'd really scare your TV? Hey, Donut, you're about to jump in. Awesome. Well, there we go. There's one more. So, Pellas, that's a fantastic moustache you've got, Corpnut. I'm very impressed. Yaron's got the gloves on. I don't know if I want to cross him. Karam over there, he's decked out in the case, so we'll let any case drivers go on. Chinook, he's come straight out of the trailer park. He's got his twin bovine next to him. That's Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And Legion up there. Legion's actually a little bit crook today. He's joining us, even though he's not well. He's sitting in a hotel room, unable to really work, but he's still found he can come in and join us. So that's our crew. So I guess there's nothing more to go and get started. I was just going to go have a little bit of an overview as well. So there's the field we own out there. Not own, it's the leased one. It's got cotton in it, so we're slowly getting through that cotton harvest and building up how much cotton we have in storage. But otherwise, as we've looked at before, this is pretty much the farmyard, and it is what it is. Here we go. Here's the outdoor nut coming in. I love the short sinks. Do you know, you can sit in the loading screen for about 5 minutes waiting to get into the map, but the actual sync time's not too bad, which is good. So, let's go and have a look. Let's go and do some harvesting. So, let's find something we can go and jump in. I wonder if there's don't really know what there is. A couple of combines there. There's a Colossus. I haven't used the Colossus yet, but I don't know if there's a header for it. Let's go and hop in that and see. Oh, there is. Does this have a folding? It does too. We take this down to the other field, and we'll go and start doing some work with it. There we go. Lower that down. Get disconnected. I'm assuming it will hook onto the back. But yeah, so I haven't used this combine yet. Highly appropriate to have it on this map though. It's pretty sizable. Pick the stupidest place possible to pick the stupidest field possible, or position possible, to take that header off. But I'm hoping there we are. We do. Alright. I don't even know which way to go. Do we go back out there? We want to go to our right. Alright, we're gonna figure out, we'll bash our way through a field or something like that. Head on down there. How is everyone doing though? Nice to have you all here this evening. Nice to be back streaming on a Wednesday night. Haven't done for a couple of weeks. Which is even hauls alright, 30 miles per hour. That's pretty good for a combine. So if anyone's interested in jumping in, !Discord will of course get you the access to Discord where all the server details and everything like that are. So it's been good. I've loved jumping in and seeing sort of, 5 or 6 people logged in at once. And I was, when I logged in and jumped on to come on tonight, there's already 5 of them in here and we're now up to 8. So I think there's slots for 10. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Paul, right, you're buffering. Try hitting refresh on yours because my connection looks all okay from my end, as far as I can tell. Hopefully that's all it is. Not long to go for you to go to Brisbane now, Nismo. Awesome, mate. Awesome. Did you see that flight flying into Sydney today? Had a engine go out on it. It's not ideal. Alright, so we're up on 6. We'll keep on going along. You'll be looking forward to that. Although now that the weather's kind of come alright this side. Boss Ops is buffering too. That's interesting. My connection's saying it's fine. Stream health. Everything's healthy. Everything's healthy and no... two of you said buffering. That's interesting. Hopefully nothing too serious. Hopefully it comes right. Hopefully I can get from this side of the field back down to where I want to go. Might have to take the train tracks. Let's see. No trains on the map, so I think we're pretty safe running along the rail. We'll get there. This is Aussie Outback styles. Anything goes. Won't drive over the neighbour's cotton though. No buffering for you, Nismo. That's good. I was a bit worried. Everything's looking green and then you're worried about someone having buffering. Perhaps Boss Ops and Paul use the same ISP and having issues. Who knows? Could have just been a little glitch. Alright, I can see the road. That looks promising. I should have remembered that actually. I remember this little track. I never came into this one when we worked a lot. This is one of the fields here on our left that we used a lot in 19. Spud's on his way in. Nice. Kiwi Rail are not happy with me. A bit of a concern when we're not in New Zealand. Nismo. Just your connection, nothing serious. Oh, good boss. Good, good. Hopefully we can get in to the field from this side. Going in the right direction. Must be this vehicle parked up here. What's that? Header trailer. Got an 8R parked up over here. Boys running around. We've got the Fent 1050. S790 running. All sorts of great gear around. -5 degrees Celsius and snow where you are, Klaus. Well, we've had mid to high 20s the last couple of days. It's been proper summer weather for us. It's been beautiful as we go back to work after our Christmas break. So always the case though, the settled weather we get in New Zealand's often in the latter parts of summer, early autumn, so maybe 28 in Auckland, Chinook. This is the same Auckland that spent the whole of the last 2 weeks complaining about the sun, and it's all we saw on the news. Apparently Auckland's the only place in New Zealand when it comes to national news. Oof, this is a haul. Thought we should have been there by now. So we had a few hiccups with the server to start with. Didn't perform very well. Interesting, seemed to be courseplay. We were going to use it, but only on the basis that you could use it when you're on the server. Couldn't leave it running when you're not on the server. And if there was someone there who could do the task, not to use it. But it seemed to be causing the issues. I don't know whether it was the size of the map and the calculations courseplay was having to do or what it was, but it certainly did seem to be playing up a little bit. But with the activity and busyness of the server so far, we haven't really needed it, which is great. I don't know what the others think of this West Aussie versus the 19 one. It feels a bit green, would be my only comment. The grass and everything, the bushes around, almost feels a little bit too intense. Doesn't have that dry field feel to it. Alright, we are here, we have arrived. We need to figure out where exactly we're going to start. So let's have a quick look. Where's that heading? Someone's going the wrong way, someone's lost. Alright, well I think I'll drop the header off. Start getting everything unfolded. Spin around and get into it. Thinking it looked like Central North Island, Thomas. Field 8 Legion. There we go. Oh, that went down. Oh, this is one of the super speed harvesters on. How fast does it go? This is unnatural to me. It feels wrong. I understand why, because the map's massive, but it feels wrong. Now I'm just going to have a look and see if there's a GPS course or anything for this field. Field 8 north-south. Is that what we're going to want? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, maybe. Not quite. Okay. That's alright. Oh no, there we go. This is going to work. Excellent. There we go. So, super speed harvesting. I'm going to turn a blind eye because that's what the others are all doing, so... I'm assuming the other combines go this fast. -1 when you went out for your run this morning. That'd get your, would make it hard to breathe, wouldn't it? Always nice going in that fresh air. They go 20, the other ones go 20. Okay, that's good. 46 degrees in Washington with rain. That'd be pretty chilly, wasn't it? Thought it looked like Central North Island, Thomas. Did have a little bit of that Central Plateau vibe, didn't it? Daniel, how are you? What's the mod called bottom left? That's the Simple Inspector mod by JT Sage. Very handy mod, particularly on multiplayer or if you're using a lot of courseplay. Because it tells you who's driving it. For us at the moment in multiplayer, you can see all the names next to everything, who's in what. But equally so if you are... Oh gosh, I'm 80% full already. But also the... It was quick. It'll tell you where courseplay is and things like that and all of the things. So if you're running 3 combines, you can keep an eye on that to know how close to full everything is. Of course, they would have seen how full I was by looking at the menu. But it's very handy because you can go into the settings somewhere for it. In the settings, it adds an extra one in here, and you can tell it where you want it. You can move it around the map. You can tell it what you want. So what we bottom left above map there. Whether you have it visible, whether it shows all the farms, or what info it shows. Field levels, percentages, fields, everything like that. So it's very cool. Make it smaller, bigger. Quite a handy little mod. And it's on Mod Hub too. It is a Mod Hub one. Alright, here's Corp. And my question is, can he drive beside us while we're unloading? Oh, I gotta turn on. Go faster, Corp. I wonder if the tractor won't quite pull at that speed. Gosh, it's fast unloading too. Wonderful. Let's see if we can match his speed. There we go. That's probably a bit closer. Bump that up a touch. What have we got? The another bin coming down the middle of the field. Gosh, I've seen it all now. Yeah, planning on unloading on the go with the mother bin chinook. That's impressive. Exclamation mark Discord. Yes, and then you can go there and you can find all the login details and you can come and play with us too. What's the GUI next to the weather icons? Not sure, which one are you talking about? Boss Ops? Up the top here? That one just there? Can't really see my mouse. The leaves are just, oh sorry, there. I couldn't see it because of the sky. Active contracts. So at the moment, if you go and have a look in our contracts menu, we've got those 3 contracts, 2, 8 and 14. And the bars show the percentage complete. And I couldn't see it on the white sky. I was like, what? Yeah, there's nothing up there. But I can see it now. Oops. Alright, this is going to, with the speed we're harvesting, this is going to be going pretty hardcore, I think. Is, how's the map loading going? Look here. Getting there. Another tractor coming down, we've got a truck running down there as well. Here we go, another combine. Time to go. Nismo, you just need 2 more people for your team for the next logging thing. Oh, you can see if you can find some more, or just join and do the solo competition we might be doing. Keep an eye out in the next few days for a couple of announcements around the logging league too. Not going to give anything away tonight, but we will have some news on that. We're just formulating a plan for the season, for the year, around exactly what we're going to do. So keep an eye out. Alright, well the cork nut's obviously full. I need to figure out where everyone's harvesting, right. I almost wanted to suggest we do the field across the short way. It's still long. It might be easier with the run to not go so far up and down. Should be going full speed now, can't we? Oh, what am I doing? Wrong buttons. Pressing the wrong buttons. Oh, Legion's had to go. Or he's lost his connection in the hotel. One or the other, but he got the combine here at least. Alright, let's get back to this. Chris, you gotta go watch the repeat later. All good, mate. You would join solo, you can take your PS5 with you. There'll be plenty of opportunities for the across the year, mate. You don't have to worry if you miss out on the next time we do it. Look at that, 10% done. Now while we're here, I'm just going to go and empty straight into the truck. Crossing Streams Corp. Just trying to think what we might do here. Oh, we don't have oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Turn GPS on. Without crop destruction, he can actually drive next to me to unload, which we'll turn a blind eye to. Harvest backwards. I could turn him face backwards and harvest if that works for you, Yoss. It's quite funny actually, I've got the others chatting in my ear. There's a few of them in Discord, and plugged into that as well, so I can hear what they're saying. Alright, there we go. Three combines on the go. Perfect. Someone down in the truck unloading. And someone over doing some cotton. Who's over harvesting some cotton on their own? Let's have a look. Spud's over there. He's taking care of some cotton. Good man. Handy part about being able to see it down the bottom there. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. Just for you guys, while we're in here, I'll go into the settings. I'll actually bump that font up. Probably not bold, but oops. I was just going to change its position. If we move it top left under the help. There you go. Legion's coming back. You might be able to see a little bit better now. My camera's not in the way, so might help you be able to see what everyone else is up to. Who's doing what, and where they are. Cecil Simulations. Hey Argsy, how's the map? The map's good, mate. The map's good. This is my first real time playing on it. I've had a quick look around and that, but it's the first time getting in here and having a go. No, Euron's not doing anything. He's just got an 8R somewhere. Sitting in it, I guess. See, I don't know how far down here we're going to get before Corp's full. He's 30%, so we might get, have we done 30% in the field? Sorry, I'm jumping between menus and that lots. Oh yeah, we're almost halfway along here, so that bodes well. We can get to the end and turn around and he can come back. Legion's back, he must have got disconnected. Alright, buzzing along. There we go, this corp. It is class gear driving a Fent. We won't hold that against him. Is it laid out the same as it was on 17? Pretty much, Cecil. Pretty much the same. So the main yards there. The sheds are slightly different, but they're laid out the same. But they're actually more drive-through than the dead-end sheds, which were actually a little bit annoying to use. There's an animal dealer, which is right next to where we are, and there's also cow barn and things like that. So there's actually a bit more with animals built in. What else is there? There's a garage, gas station up the top here, which is actually set up like a bit of a road truck stop, which is pretty cool. But otherwise, it's pretty much the same as what it was, which is cool. Of course, the main fields we spent a lot of time in our playthrough were 6 and 7, a bit of time in 16, and then I think 9 and 14 were probably the main fields we did some work in. Who's that saying they're almost full? Bovine's full on the combine. You can see that in the inspector. Very handy. Yeah, no, it's cool. It is still just the same map. The only thing I was saying when we started is it just feels a little bit greener than some of the others. I think some of the other maps the other versions are a lot drier, feels a lot more arid, more of a West Aussie vibe than this does. But it doesn't pop in ears or anything like that, so yeah, it seems pretty good. You heard about the new roads being made in Palmerston North and Woodville. The new expressway or new gorge road, replacement gorge road, it is well underway, Nismo. Some great flyovers from it, some drone footage and that. Huge amount of work. I think they've moved millions of cubic meters of soil already. It's crazy when you hear how much they've actually done. Alright, refresh on that because it doesn't look quite right. Here we are, it's better. Who made the 16X? There's a very checkered history with this map, Mason. I'll go through it for you. Have fun all getting off for the night. No worries, Tara. Thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you. Hope all is going well for you. It's well needed though. Many time I'd go home, go via Halcombe to save time going to Marston. Yeah, it certainly is needed. It certainly is needed. You've got coffee. Oh, excellent. Good start. Good start. So the original map was made, and I think it was made in 17 by someone called Deacon, and he converted it to 19. I can't remember if he converted it to 19, but someone by the name of Camille, he made the 16 version for FS 19, which is the one we played on quite a lot. Now he's promoted this one, but I don't think he actually made it. It was actually made by someone else, and he's just been sharing it. So they converted it to 22. So a little bit different to last version, but still not too bad. All right, there we are. We are full. Use the simple inspector, Chinook. Breaker. Do we have a copy? So those interested and have only just joined, we are aiming for trying to harvest 10 million litres of everything for what's in the silo and what we can store. So you can see we've already ticked the box there for the straw. For the challenge to be successful, we have to have 10 million litres when the challenge finishes. So we're halfway there with wheat, working our way through it. But we're doing contracts. Guys are earning some money so they can buy new equipment, buy new fields, and then we can get into doing our own part of the world. Oops, I haven't turned on urine. That's my bad. So yeah, so we're aiming for that 10 million litres, but it's 10 million litres of everything stockpiled as well. So we'll just have to see how it goes, see how we go with getting there. Does anyone have a link for the map? I can't find it. Oh, that's a good question. I can give you a link. I'm gonna match Yoren's speed here. Alright, if he's good with that, what do we reckon? Is he gonna be able to keep up? Up that down one. Let me just find it for you. Someone else doesn't beat me to it. It's a downside to being running the way we are, is everyone gets full very quick. Here we go. That's the map there. Boss Ops, you'll find it on his Facebook page. No worries. Yeah, both lines full again. I like your autocorrect didn't work either. That's funny. I know what you're trying to say, Boss Ops. I'm fine. Back in 17 you need several other mods of the map to work, and that sort of turned some away from the map back then. Alright, who's that in? That chatting? Lots of people in here. Alright, let's have a look. So I reckon we cut this field in half. I'm going to suggest that and see what they reckon. Or go crossways. Just so we don't have to end up all the way down there, all the way away from the trucks. There's no bins or anything like that. I don't mind which way we do it, but one way or the other I think would be a good solution. You got two mother bins on either side. Do we? I can't see them. Why can I not see them? Probably because they're right on the edge of the map border. I have seen that issue before. Oh, it looks like a mother bin in front of us is coming back to this side. Alright. So it's always nice to welcome everyone in this evening. Nice to have you here, nice to be back again after not being able to do it last week. If you're enjoying things, make sure you drop a thumbs up, leave a like on the stream, check you're subscribed, and do all those fun things. Hey, high five. High five to you too, Yoss. High five to you. Could you play this map on your own with course play and auto drive farming? You need to go and check out what I did in FS19, which is exactly what I did. We were running peak. I think I had 6 combines in a field with 4 grain carts, a mother bin and 3 trucks. We would use multiple planters, multiple plows. We had 8 cotton pickers going in a field. It was all sorts of fun. It really was. It could be infuriating and could blow your mind, but it was a lot of fun to get it all working. Oh, you have seen it. Same map as FS19. It is exactly the same. It's the same in the layout, so all the fields and everything are the same. So yeah, 6 and 7, the yards in the same spot. Those fields are pretty much the same size. 16 was the big one we worked in. These 2 are pretty much the same size. This is a big field. Number 9 is the one we used, the big Zell's planter behind the big bud. 14 we worked in there. That's the one we used around the with the Shelbourne stripper headers. So yeah, it was good. Yeah. I think that's a good idea if the guys are going to go and cut through the middle. I think that'll make things a whole heap easier. It's felt a bit pedestrian going only 11 miles per hour now. I'm going to get used to these fast combines and then get back to a normal one and wonder what I'm doing. Hey Anzac, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Hope all's good. Remember the problems I had setting up the auger wagons to unload into the mother bins, those damn quad tracks. Yep, the Fendt, the 1050 and the 9RTs was probably the best combination for those. Well, if you can go faster, we can go faster. I was just going to match your speed. I just didn't want to overdo it because every time I've had a grain cart pull up next to me, I've overdone it. Alright, is everyone on a course behind me? Not yet. Okay. Alright, let's go full speed. Full speed ahead. Scuba Steve, good evening and a belated Happy New Year's. Same to you, my friend. Nice to see you. Hope you had a good Christmas, good New Year's, nice break. Well, I hope you got a break. I know some people didn't. Some people had to work through and things like that. But good to see you. Speed and power. Can't imitate that guy anymore. He's been cut by the networks. More speed. Oh, we've done a fair bit. We've done 5% of this contract while I've been in here. I'm giving it all she got, Captain. Can't go any faster. I reckon, I don't know how big everyone else's hoppers are. What's, who else is in a combine? Bovine's 14,000 litres, so I reckon... Oh, he's right in the middle that way. Okay. I reckon we cut across. I'm going to make an executive decision as Chief Poobah around here that we'll cut across about here. Just come and unload me, boys, and we're gonna divide this field. We divide and conquer. Hey, Shane May, how are you? Good evening. No way, Pete. Argsy, been a while. You have a jet engine in that thing. It is a little bit OP. Would probably be the best way to describe it. But it's good. I'm enjoying it. Oh, except the guys have got mother bins down that end now. Alright, let's turn this around. We'll carry on going because I didn't realize they've got mother bins down there. I still think cutting it. What do you think? Is cutting it going to be better, or we just keep going? We'll just. Oh, mother bin's coming. Okay, mother bin's coming back. We're going to cut across. I'm making my decision. Let's go straight across here. Argsy goes his own way, plows his own field, makes his own mind up. Personally think it's funny what he wrote in the world don't. It must be bad for Amazon to cut him. Misread the audience, Thomas, would be the best way to describe it, in my opinion. Misread his audience. Unfortunately, it's probably also a accumulation of a number of things he's said in his attitude towards certain people over the time. And also, unfortunately, that generation, and particularly men of his stature, probably needs to do a little bit better. But it is, it's 2023. 2023, gosh. Am I using the Lizard Lexian Super Combine? This is the Colossus. The Lizard Colossus 9000. The only thing not Colossus about it is its capacity. Shane, you're unemployed again. Damn, mate, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. Alright, I'm working on my patchwork here. It's going to empty into Corp at the same time, and we'll be off and going again. Alright, perfect. Look at that. Combine into grain cart, into mother bin, into truck. And that gives me my little piece of paradise to harvest. Beam me up, Scuddy. Who are you talking about? Jeremy Clarkson farming. Jeremy Clarkson. Beam me up. Joys of trucking in Australia. I thought Australia would have been... Oh, if it's anything like New Zealand, you can't get enough truck drivers. Morning, Mark. How are you? Great to have you here, as always. You're this is coming into its own on this map. I know you guys used it a lot on Spring Creek, but helping us visualize our goal of 10 million litres of everything. We can see we've ticked the box for straw. We're halfway to wheat. Everything else is, well, not everything else, but some things are just slowly growing. So, kudos, mate. Kudos. It's fantastic. Fantastic mod. Oh, sorry, Corp. Keep going. That was my bad. Hodney Farming, how are ya? Good to see you as well. Finally made it live. Nice, mate, nice. Pleased to have you here. Totally agree with the generation there filters. Yep. Season 2 soon. It is 10th of February. Season 2, and all going to script. Well, not to script, but completely off script. It's going to be the last season on Amazon, at least. And unfortunately, I can't see anyone else picking it up. Who knows? Who knows? BBC might run on a royal channel. Got you you got your new truck today. It's looking damn good. Nice. You have to throw a photo up in Discord, mate. Love to see it. Alright, well I reckon my little plan here, so we are 3%. It's all going to plan. We should be able to pretty much make it to where I cut across. Our corp will probably unload us at least, but should pretty much be able to make it to where I cut across. Gosh, YouTube's doing some funny things today. I keep on looking over to see what my concurrent viewers are, and it's nowhere compared to what it should be. Or what I know it is. That's right. Nice truck, Legion. Lovely truck. Northwest Mods and Edits Kenworth. Beautiful piece of machinery. But you know there'll be a season 3 as season 2 will generate massive revenue for Amazon. Money forgives and forgets. I'd be quietly surprised. You might not be wrong, but I would be quietly surprised. Who's that Chinook running his own beat over that way? Must be. Happy days. 20%. No, slowly but surely. Rome wasn't built in a day. West Australia wasn't harvesting one either. You think he's contracted for season 3 already, so they'd have to pay out that contract. Maybe they'll make it, perhaps they'll make it Caleb's farm. And he can be the worker. Gerald's farm. Holy moly, it's a big map. It's a big map, Hodney. Alright, we'll spin around Scuba. Corpnut, I was reading what Scuba was saying. Pretty bad for truck drivers over in Oz. It's unfortunate. What's driven that? Well, not driven that, as the case may be. My brother-in-law's a truck driver. He drives aggregate trucks for a company in Sydney. If you said the name of it, I'd say yes, that's it, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Finally finished the new PC build over Christmas break. Took me a good couple of hours just to tidy up the cabling inside it. Must admit, do love the 7000D case. Nice. Couple of hours spent tidying cabling up's well worth it. Cables are my nemesis. And I think next time when I replace my mouse and keyboard, I'm going to go wireless just to get rid of them. Because honestly, rats that have a field day down back of my desk. Pretty bad for truck drivers over here in Oz. Holy moly, it's big map, yes. Tech and Royd, can you join the server? Actually, Tech and Royd, you can. It is a public server open to anyone in the community. Don't need to be a channel member or anything like that. Just have to join Discord, jump in, and all the details are there. So !Discord will bring up an invite to join. And you find the right channel, all the mods to download and everything are all pinned in there. Password, login, all those details. So you're welcome to come and join in. Got a healthy number of members on tonight. I think we're 8 or 9 at the moment. Let's have a look. 2, 4, 9. So we've actually only got room for one more person at the moment, which is fantastic. It's a 10 slot server. But it's very rare over the last couple of weeks since we started it to have had no one in here, which is pretty cool. Mr. Steelhorse, good evening, sir. Welcome. He owns the land. Jeremy owns the land. Yes, he does. He does. He's not learning to farm. No, he's not. You're a retired truck driver. Yeah, I've seen some of your stunning photos, Corp. Those, is it the old truck you had showing us on the grain unloading an elevator or something like that? I'm sure those were some of the photos you shared. Throw up a pick on Discord. Yeah, do that. Love to see it. Hey, no worries, Tech. The more people, the merrier. That's what they're here for. You made certain mistakes in the last month, including an accident last night with a parked car and a damaged piano prior to Christmas Day, and what first driving course didn't really get much training. That's a shame, mate. At least you weren't the flight attendant in... Did anyone see that today? The flight attendant in London on his first day on the job. He must have went to arm the passenger door at the rear of the plane and managed to open the emergency exit and pop out the slide. Cost $95,000. Not including probably the delays to the flight and having to get a replacement aircraft and reaccommodate passengers on a new plane. New brains. Args have been looking forward to another live session. Greetings from Denmark. Well, greetings to you as well. Welcome along. Nice to have you. Why aren't you cutting in lands? Mainly because the combines were I don't know. There's no real reason. We're cutting in all sorts of directions at the moment. If I was doing this on my own, I certainly would have. If I had 4 or 5 combines running with Courseplay, I would have set it up in lands, but just the way we've done it this time. It's been no, it's never easy, mate. Never easy. Well, sit back, relax, enjoy, take your mind off things. We'll talk about something else if you like. Oh, cool. No, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Let's go turn around. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. The planning. Look at that for planning. Look at that for planning. 62 litres. I'll probably cut a little bit on the end there and not make it. Full, look at that. That's perfect. Nailed it. There are a few reasons, but don't want to say in case I get kicked off. All good, mate. Bundy rum and cola time. Well, cheers to you, Shane. We're enjoying a Glenmorangie 10-year-old single malt tonight. Nice to get back to. So cheers and good luck on finding another job. Driving through the crop bag bugs me too, farming, but it bugs me as well. Sometimes I can I'll turn a blind eye to it. What is a good mod or base equipment in your opinion for field creation? I like using the Lizard 6 and 9 meter plows. The 3.1, not the big huge wide one, but they're really good. Now, you could use the big wide one. I'd go around and do field edges if you're creating a whole new field, but I found those really good. You get lots, because they're 3-point hitch, you can lift them up and you can put them in quite a precise position. You're not trying to maneuver a tow behind cultivator or something like that. Lizard MT subsoil, is that the same one I'm talking about, Mark? Is it the one Black Sheep Modding or someone did? Used to be my go-to. They only did it was originally only 6 meter in 19, but they added a 9 meter, I think. So my I think that's the one. Yeah, it's a good little bit of equipment. Now this weekend I might actually be able to double down on streams. We'll see about. I've got my my nieces are coming to stay with us on Saturday night, so that might make streaming on Sunday morning a little bit difficult. We will see how we go. But if I'm not able to, it's actually a public holiday here on Monday. So that would mean I would be able to do a stream on Monday. We'll see how we go. See what happens. Have to be a little bit flexible. Am I going to do another large map on your own using courseplay and AD? It's fun to watch me suffer. No, you should have been watching the Chilliwack silage the other day. It made me suffer with auto drive and courseplay. Mainly auto drive, but we got it sorted. We got it solved in the end. 6 and 9. Here we go. Memory's not failing me yet, Mark. But that's a fun series. And I figured out the grass issue. If anyone saw my last episode with trying to mow that grass and get it to drop a swath. Chumpy Farmer actually commented in that video and said it was because of the type of grass he painted that area with. It was a deco foliage, which when you mow it, doesn't actually drop a swath, which I didn't realise. So what we have done, and I've actually recorded another episode and I need to edit it, but what I went through and do, you'll see, is we used painted meadow grass down, so we were able to harvest it, which was good. Worked quite well. Quite happy with the outcome. Have to look for that. Yeah, it's not quite the same scale as this, but we'll get into doing something at some stage. Ooh, it's a combine off. Chinook knows who's boss. He's waiting. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to make it this time, Corp, because you left 500 litres in me at the other end. No, not going to make it this time. Just a splash and dash. That'll do. So close. Got a new monitor the other week and it makes a hell of a difference to your gaming. Monitors, good monitor makes all the difference. It's amazing. I've got what have I got? I've got an AOC 24 inch and a Titan 27 inch, and even just the difference in those two is night and day. Just color quality, and it's interesting. You can edit an image, like, you know, you might be doing a thumbnail or something, and you put the image on one side and it's completely different to the other side. Off now, have a great night, and if you stream Monday, we'll watch you at work. Awesome, Thomas. It'll be, if it's Monday for me, it'll be Sunday for you're in New Zealand, but yeah, Sunday for most people. Yeah, for sure, mate. Nice to have you here. And yeah, flick through a photo of your computer. You know I'm an expert gamer. Hell, am I driving so straight? GPS, guidance steering. I'm completely no hands. I'll show you the lines. There you go. You can see my guidance lines. The force is strong. I do like how you opened that though, saying I'm an expert gamer. I appreciate that. It is actually something I pride myself on. If I wasn't doing it this way. What are you doing, Chinook? Chicken at its finest. Oh gosh, that's loud. We'll have a look at the in-cab in a minute. Let's turn around. Don't chicken. You chickened out first. Ooh, corp, that was close to the header. Just about got me. Mr. FSG, how you doing, mate? Coming in and crowing away? Not the manual recommended, it is not the manual recommended operating speed. We will make exceptions. The fun police are here, Yos. He thought he was on his account that said Margaret, but he's actually on his FSG one. Damn it! I can't call you a cheat. How are you, mate? Doing well? Had a BenQ 27 about 5 years and now I have an LG 34-inch ultra wide 1440. Well, that'd be beautiful. I agree, Shane. I must admit I agree. The colour and everything around the field edges is just much nicer in 19. This just feels a little bit too green for my liking. Got room for one more FSG. Surely you're not working today? You can take a couple of hours off? Well, it's actually only an hour. I'll come back, Corp. Oh, wiggly. Full on grafting mode already. Uh-oh. I figured you must have been flat out when you were still working when we were chatting this morning. You want to pick an ultra-wide curve model for your MacBook with prices range from 300 to 1800 euros, make it hard to judge which one's actually good. Down the middle. The 300 one's crap, the 1800 one you'll never notice the difference. Unless you're editing photos professionally, so down the middle. At least the canola's dark brown rather than light brown. That is a good improvement, isn't it? I like that there's a more of a defined colour difference between this and wheat and barley. Unlike 19. Deadline end of the day, but it'll be good. I'm sure it will be. I don't actually, there's no actual way to tell. We're 27%, I could tell that from looking up the top, but there's no way to actually tell how much we're how much we've done. Or how much we've delivered. Apart from the fact we're filling up with 14,000 litres pretty frequently. So, how far across are we? Must be close to halfway across the field. Has the map finished loading in yet? It has. Good. Probably took a good half an hour at least for that map to load in. What's that crop there? Potatoes. No. What's in field 12? No. Don't actually know what's in field 12. Did I just not wait? No, that's potatoes there. That's potatoes there. Field 17 potatoes. Gosh. Maybe there's nothing in it. That's cultivated. Nothing in it. That was good timing. We would have been in the trees otherwise. Oh, we are with the auger. If you have better contracts, turn details on. I'll have a look. I don't think we do. Get going. Do we have better contracts? Nope. No better contracts. We can refresh contracts twice though. Interesting. Best multiplayer map and part of live feed. What a week. Nice. Oh, I'm pleased you're enjoying it, mate. It's good. Just because I think it's because it had been cultivated, marketed, lost its previous field state. It might have even been like that from the start, I'd imagine. Nothing been done in there. Field 17 would be a challenge. Field 17. It's growing. Tell you what. Farming, if it was there as a contract, I'd accept it and just force the guys to do it. Animated icon plugin. Not for After Effects. Better get to work, Mark. Catch you all later. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you as always. Have a nice day at work. You so far got 2 LG 32-inch flat monitors for a planned flight racing sim pit. I still need 2 more 32-inch monitors plus the monitor frame from Next Level Racing in Queensland plus the sim pits. Sounds like an impressive looking or sounding setup you're going to have, Shane. You'd be alone on the server. No, just another admin and come in and cancel it. Right, where's everyone else? We've got... I'm assuming we've got... Oh yeah, another combine going down the other end. How many combines? We've got 3 combines working. So this little bit we've cut out here, which feels like it's taken a wee while, is not that much. It's still a long way to go on the field. Slowly getting there, Shane. That's the key thing. Just keep chipping away at it. My job this weekend is to build a step for our patio. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's made out of timber and goes out in our outdoor living area. Because I know I won't hear the end of it, and Mark Thor is probably sitting in the background waiting to clip it, so we'll just keep quiet on what it is. But that is this weekend's job, so we can put some paving down. And then once... Oh, sorry, Corp, that was me. I can actually go faster. I wonder if you can you handle going a bit faster? Once that's down and done, I can move into my man cave. And by moving into it, I mean actually start working on it. Veranda. Close outdoor nut. Starts with D and sounds like heck. Legion coming in hot in the truck. How are you, Shubs? Doing well, mate? Good to see you. Oh, he can go faster. Let's bump it up a little bit. As a Kiwi and Aussie, you don't use that word anymore. Very smart, very smart. porch thingy. That's, yeah, you're close. Close. Sure, if it's probably his favourite. Well, I feel like it might be time to have a change. If there's anyone who wants to jump in a combine, give me a grain cart. I wouldn't mind chasing someone for a while instead. What else we got in the truck there? Alright, Karam's in one of the Kenworths, and we've got Legion in the other one. Be loading out up that way. Actually, not even loading out because I can't see anything in it. We must be sitting empty, aren't we? It's good. Keeping on top of things, which is nice. Alright, let's see. Love the videos, keep up the great content. Thank you, boss. Appreciate that, mate. Cool. Corp, we'll turn around and have a go from the other side. I'll get to the end. Oh, it empties out so fast. Always appreciate kind words like that, mate. It's lovely to hear. Alright. Oh, we must be in fly mode, are we? Yes, we are. Whee! Stop messing around, Argsy. Serious business going on here. Alright, I'm gonna keep on top of things now. Close second to Comic Sans. Comic Sans is always going to be a #1 though, isn't it? Comic Sans is always going to be #1. Alright, let's go, Corp. Alright, we're off. Oh. Let's go, Corp. Just go, just go. There we go. Turn my hazard lights off. I can do that. $14 sounds about right. Damn buttons. Find the right one. Like asking a Kiwi for a pin and getting handed a pin. How full's that truck, Legion? Is that him filling up in that one? Must be 60%. That's for a red pen. Why? A red pen? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, anyone got a red pen? My last red pen ran out. Need a new one. Asking for chips. Being given a set of chaps. Fish and chaps are my favourite, although I find the chaps get a bit leathery and hard to eat. It does help with your diet. You find you don't eat quite so much, which is good. I'm going to be on the wrong side. What am I doing? Oh, it's going to be grain cart operated chicken this time. I need some Jeopardy music. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. If I aim from your move. Nah. Very well behaved. Plenty of space there was outdoor. Was. Fish turns into fish. Men can turn into women. This is how the Titanic sank. What's wrong with driving a Subaru? Always like that Subaru backwards as you are a bus. Alright, Courtnut, where are we going now? I used to have a Subaru too, Scuba Steve. Not anymore, but that was my weapon for a wee while. Oh, I've turned right in front of you, sorry. Oh. I was going to give you some grain. You want it or not? I'm getting in everyone's way at the moment. Well, I was better off just driving in straight lines harvesting. I won't back down. I'll do it. I'll do it for the memes. TGM memes. Graciously take the green. Should have you guys open chat, shouldn't I? And what's not fun about driving into people, TJ? CJ's01, g'day, how are you? Nice to have you here, I hope you are doing well. How's Corknut doing? 88, 89, 90. Go faster, damn tractor. Right, we must be going to go this way, surely. Oh, he's 99%. You better put something on your way past. Oh. Lag spike. See Corp Nut there, he's struggling. Unload on your way past, Corp Nut. Unload. You've got... Oh, yes. You heard me. And probably empty. Skip a row. Or 3. The Echo driver, yes I am, 1050, in 1050. Here you go, Corp. Now I'll just go whenever. Wrong colour green, right. Am I a Deere fan? I do like John Deere. I've grown up with John Deere around me. And it's a pretty popular tractor in our part of the world. Although times are changing, you are starting to see more of a lot more fence and things like that. I actually saw a nice Valtra, one of the older Valtras the other day. It was kind of cool to see, not something you see very often. Right, there we go. Ooh. So for anyone, actually, it's a good point. I'm just going to point this out. I'm playing on 100 ping at the moment, and I've had no issues at all. A little bit dicey there just for a second, and maybe when you're tuning in the combine, but it's a rear wheel steer and you're doing 20 miles per hour harvesting, and so not to be unexpected, but otherwise easy playing on 100 millisecond ping. This horrendous cough flu that's going about, feel terrible FSG's hitherto. I'm sure he'll confirm how awful it's never been to know. Yeah, I've heard of a few people have that around us as well, CJ. Saying it's possibly a long COVID type symptom too, something. There's a bit of a carryover from that, so I don't know if that's something that could be affecting you, but doesn't sound like much fun. They don't call you the Johnny Man for nothing, you know. Alright. You're at the other side now, FSG, which is good, but yeah, antibiotics. That's what does it. Slug Juice, how you doing? I'm doing well, mate. That's quite possibly one of the best YouTube names I've seen. Slug Juice. What was the thinking behind that? I'd love to know. Them paddocks are way too big. Oh, you'd be right at home in West Australia though, TJ. Anti-robotics are just a big taser, isn't it? Just give them some shock therapy to stop them doing what they're doing. Over before you know it. Insects, I think it was the hungry maggot. Oh, funny. Closest you see to the size are all out east. Oh, am I going to get tender in there? The hungry maggot. Oh, that's impressive. Chick knock is the best. Nah-e, thanks. That is epic, Chinook. That is epic. Even the paddocks on Nungan Bison Farm aren't that big. No. No, they were... The whole of Nungan Farms are just about fit in this one field. When you think this is a 16x, so you cut it in half, that's a 4x just in, from my cursor there, diagonal is a 4x. So that there is the better part of a standard size map. If anyone wants it put into context. He's told you that the West Aussie map isn't exactly realistic. Interesting. Interesting. How's your map going, mate? How's Nellie's farm going? Good to see you got it all recovered and you're back at it, able to get back to it, which is awesome. Still at a standstill. Ah, right. Oh, I'm sure you'll find some time. Good things take time. Good things take time. Ooh, we've put a bit of a load on this fence and she struggles a little bit more. It won't let you place more roads. That's bizarre. Alright, look at that. We're chilling through it now. We're third through? We are 39%, almost 40%. So we started off on 9. So we've done about a third of this field. In an hour and a half, or probably an hour and a quarter, with 3 combines and half a dozen people. We still have Spud still... Yeah. Oh no. What he might still be overdoing is his cotton thing, but he's not. Field 8, 600 plus acres. Now walk in the park. So we're doing this so far. You imagine what it was like for me doing this all with auto driving courseplay. And the roads, fences and sell points left to do. Well, if you get stuck, TJ, let us know, because there's probably some people we could reach out to have a look at it and see if they could figure out what the issue might be. I'm sure if we if we asked a few people around, both FSG and I could talk to maybe Ola, he might be able to help, could figure out what the issue was. Plenty of others. Emil, finally the 16x. It is the 16x, Emil. Is indeed. And we have it on a multiplayer server, so anyone is welcome to get in here and help us out. We have a challenge. 10 million litres of all the crops in the silo, plus cotton, silage, straw, and possibly, if we hit that, we're looking at potatoes and sugar beets. But the server's been up for a week and a half, and we've almost hit the halfway through the week. Done a good chunk of the straw, got the straw done, but everything else has just been overflow from contracts that we've put in that's been put in the bins. So very little work in our own fields. So I reckon the sugar beets and sugar beets and potatoes might be a bridge too far. If FSG's pro map maker now, he should be able to solve it. Yeah, we'll We'll sort something out. We'll see what we can do. Because I'd hate for you to go to all this effort and get stuck somewhere and not being able to do any more. I know, eh? He's gone public so early. Yos, the air of expectation now is real. Every stream now he's going to get someone coming in. When's your map going to be ready, FSG? You know, you got to promise me, Yos, that if I'm not there to do it, that you can. Keep the pressure on. Farm Sim Guy TJ. Go and have a look at his Facebook page. He's shared a map that he's working on, a Minnesotan map. Correct me if I'm not right. It's the farm your dad worked on when he was in the US, isn't it, FSG? Which is where you spent some of your childhood. And it's a personal nostalgia project, not necessarily a public project. I'm sure if he does a good job, he'll be happy to share it. And it's going to be for console. It's going to be done by the middle of the year. I didn't say which year. And no, it's not on console. You've already said it's not on console. Grant on a whole last night on foliage scripts. What were you trying to do with foliage scripts? Or did it ground to a halt in the realization you're actually meant to be doing other things, not making maps? If anyone complains, all the productions aren't on it. I want to make grape juice though, FSG. If it's the farm you lived on as a kid, you probably need that Oliver tractor then. Exactly, he does, Pleasant. Isn't it the one that is, there's a photo of his dad sitting on in the 70s? The open station Oliver? %, needs to be done. Where's the pancake production? I'm sure he'll be able to find space for that. You're up to 3 AM getting vids done as you wasted so much time on it. Wait till you see what FSG's live streaming tonight. He's going to live stream his map making. Or he's going to cancel his stream because he's too busy making a map. Sorry guys, busy at work, I can't do my stream tonight. Why are you busy at work? Because I spent too much time doing map making. I'll speak for FSG, Pleasant. Don't rush. It's a long-term prospect. Long-term prospect. He'll probably tell you otherwise though, just to try and get the tractor quicker. Painting bushes on a map. You don't know how long your list of hours is. True, Pleasant. I did see. Did you put a screenshot up on Facebook or something with the open station Alice? Or was that on? No, it was a screenshot in Discord, wasn't it? That looked cool. I like the look of that tractor. Free mods map will be ready on Friday. Available on mod network fs22.com net. Painting bushes on a map. Need gas. Oh, Oh, you need to sign off soon, John. Didn't see that. All good, mate. We're only going for another 20 minutes anyhow, so you won't miss too much. You keep adding more detail since you've learned Blender and don't know where to stop. Alpha release may have some errors. Why is this just a big green square? Two years after FS 2024. I see DJ was speculating it'll be FS 25 on the Farm Sim show. I think I can. I'll tell you what, breaking a field into bits like this, it actually feels like you've achieved something. I don't think I'd feel quite so satisfied having spent 2 hours here if we hadn't gone the whole way across. And we break it into 2 more. Still only quarters, isn't it, to do that? We're all dicks. Polycount Taz. Hello, mate. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well, mate. Nice to see you here. If you haven't heard the news, FSG's become a map maker. Nobody ever believes you when you say work. Still want to sleep. Story of my life, Taz. Story of my life. No one ever lets you. Alright, I'm going to cut across in front of you because I really want to keep this momentum going. Cool. FSG makes map, is that why is it full farming? If you look at the quality of his videos and his attention to detail, I think any map FSG makes will be nothing less than spectacular, and he won't settle for anything less than that. So I think it's actually a damn good idea. And what better way to understand what goes into maps from that others have made without trying to do it yourself. And when you're only doing it for yourself, not for any other reason, then you don't have anyone else to disappoint except for yourself, really, do you? Hey, no worries, Joran. I know you're busy with renos and that on at home, so nice you could join in though, buddy. I appreciate it that you're taking your morning off and tuned in and joined us. So thanks for your help, thanks for all the work. Joran's been a big player on the map so far, so he has a lot to... Oh, he's already contributed a lot, so... Take care, mate. We'll catch you again soon. What is Nextcloud, TJ? The Farm Sim Geography channel. Oh, we've got a truck incoming. Let's do this. Good to catch the stream, but better get back to driving and concentrate on that. That's probably a good thing. Good thing to do, Scuba Steve. I'll let you go. That's a good excuse. Good excuse to be leaving. Funny story, you got pulled over by the police 2 times within minutes or 2 between this morning. Funny. I once got pulled over when I was younger I went through a checkpoint and got breath test. So I was sober driver for some mates and did everything right. Turned down a side street to go and drop my friends off. And when I was leaving, I was like, I knew I would get pulled over because I drove and went the other way. I knew the checkpoint was there. I turned and went the other way, and of course, the second they saw me go down a different street or head away from where they were, they're like, this guy's trying to dodge us. So they chased me down, and I had to go through it all again. Which is fair enough, I understand. But a collab platform. Okay. Seems that Office really wanted to be sure you were sober. That's good call. It's the Cloud Network Aussie Farmer setup for Black Swan modding. Love the Cloud Network. Look forward to FSG's map then. Is it UK based? Minnesota farming. Midwest US. Have a look on Facebook. He's shared a screenshot of the I guess the PDA effectively, the field layout. Like Dropbox meters, not like some incredible small size. Hey Jim, good morning mate, how are you? Good to see you. Wonder if there'll be a wash station at the centre of the farm, Hugs. It's a good question, CJ, I don't know. Actually, I do know, there is a wash station and there's no pressure washer in it. That's the one thing I noticed when I walked around last time. It'd be interesting to see if the boys have put one down. FSG making maps is like colouring. Wow, Chinook. It's harsh. Map needs dirty ponds, no clean water. Oh, they cleaned. So they're just telling me in chat that they cleaned all the tractors before we streamed. Everything was clean and looking nice and clean. So I'm impressed. Thank you, gentlemen. See, these guys know how to keep the boss happy. Gonna show this to your grandkids, they'll go nuts, Hugsy. Ah, they'll love it. It's awesome. I really should have shared the love. I've spent a lot of time working with you, Corp. Everyone else seems to be in efficiency mode at the moment, doing their thing. Doesn't want to interrupt. Break the flow. If it's half as good as your instructional videos, FSG will be masterpiece. Difference is he finishes in his instructional videos farming. What about a Kiwi map? That would be the dream, Legion. That would be the dream. Yes, Yoss, what are you working on today? Please elaborate. This is better tonight, usually a few of us on at a time. I'm just getting asked if, so around us is mainly dairying. Mainly dairying, although where was I? Further north there's a little bit of grain work. Oops, I'm in Corpse Way. Yeah, I was where I was the other day, on yesterday. There's quite a bit of wheat in that around, potatoes. Lots of maize around us at the moment. Lots of maize for silage. Yeah, around Foxton there's a big, there's a family out there called the Fleming Bros, who are big grain, but they mainly do corn, grain corn, for pig food I think it is. Or chicken feed, I'm not sure, one or the other. We've got a couple of big, so there's one just down the road from us, it's called Barley Town, but it's not used anymore. It's the farmer retired probably 15 years ago, 20 years ago, and it's just kind of in ruins. There was a farm around the corner, like only a couple of k's away, and they took all their silos down 10 years ago. There's another farm that don't use their silos. Actually, I noticed the other day in this other place, they've got an old like class dominator, but they've also had a case traction king. Never seen one in New Zealand. I drove past and saw they had one in there. Shane, night mate. Nice to see you, buddy. We'll catch you all again soon, eh? Enlighten us with your genius modding. Got many AD plants around me, Argsy. AD being? No mods in the work. When you're getting hired by your giants. After you, Taz. After you. Anaerobic digester. Ah, that's why I didn't know. No, nothing really of that around us. Nope. There's one I drove past up in the Waikato when we were on holiday. It's just been built like a waste energy type plant, which looks a lot like a Farmson BGA. I was like, oh, that looks like a BGA as I drove past it. Giants really don't need you in the office, Tez. Jim, is this the work in progress? This is complete, mate. This is out. I did share the link a wee while ago, but I should be able to just go straight in there and it's still my copy paste. You can find it on Camille's Facebook page. But it's open to anyone. We've got it on a server obviously, so if you're ever interested in downloading it, you can get it through Discord. We've got it there and download it and join in. On my site? No, it's not on my site yet because my site's horribly out of date. Horribly out of date. I need to work my way through a backlog. I think I need to do it systematically, starting with the most recent releases on ModHub, getting all up to date with the maps on ModHub, and then going through ones that have been released separately, such as this one. But I also need to get back and just, if I started doing them as they came out again, then it would just be the ones I've missed that I could fill in the gaps. I've got a decent list. Plenty around us all hungry for ground to grow maize and all making a lot of money with the energy price hikes gone up from 6 to 31. Wow. All the maize grown around us is for silage for dairy farms. When dairy's your biggest export earner and our biggest industry, or agriculture's biggest, but I think our dairy company, cooperative, is the biggest company or cooperative in New Zealand. I think it's the biggest dairy company in the southern hemisphere. It's all about making that white gold. Out of date site. You were saying, what about my... Hey, at least I've got a website, FSG. Shh. Shh. Zip. It's almost like we're working two jobs. Oh, I thought you said we'll get to work on that list. I thought, yes, Yoss is going to help. Hey Jason, how are you, man? Good to see you. Hope you're keeping out of trouble. You've decided websites are so 2022. Does that mean when you don't release your map by the end of the year, your excuse next year is going to be, oh, maps are so 2023? Sorry, Bovine, I'm going down to the mother bin. stuff is sold. Exactly. Exactly. Norway Pete's going to have course plan auto drive working to the max. Hope it all works. I'm sure it will. We've got a truck coming in. Oh, I've got a big lag spike. Oh, is that a autosave? I'm hoping. Is the truck coming into... We'll dump straight into your Legion. It was a chunky autosave. I'm used to slightly smoother ones on Anna Indiana with FSG. It used to go a little bit smoother than that. Alright, well I think we're going to give a little bit of a... Well actually I said I'll go for 10 minutes longer. Oh, Legion's just disconnected. I wonder why he was just driving off. At least his truck's stationary. I was just going to say, farming, we've got I've probably got 10 minutes left, but I promised Yoss that I'd go 10 minutes longer next live stream because I didn't do last ones. So, got 20 minutes to go. Now, I don't think I'm going to get to Corpnut before he's full. Oh, 93, 94, I'm watching him, 95, 96, 97, 98. Nope, not going to make it. He's full. Watching Clutch Hockey with course plan, forgot it was Wednesday. Is he still going? Gosh, I saw he was doing his cotton. That 1 ton I was going to play, but I was playing with you. Oh, good, mate. Same time next week. We were only one spot away from having a completely full server, which would have been awesome. Finished about half an hour ago. Yeah, nice. Nice. No worries, mate. No worries. Anyone who's welcome to join, of course, next week, or anyone's welcome to be in here. I'm looking forward. And in fact, I might take a little snapshot of where we're at with our 10 mil challenge before the end of the stream, and we can compare it to next week when I'm back on. See where they've got to. Meanwhile, you're downloading. Oh gosh, sorry, TJ. It's a bit painful, isn't it? Bit painful downloading the mods. So the secret I've found is using, well, FSG put me onto, is using FTP sites, but this is hosted on a provider which doesn't seem to offer FTP. Now I know I'm always one for wanting to play realistic, but I think this is one instance where I can safely say that these slightly faster combines are probably merited, warranted, and justified. And if this having these encourages more people to play because it feels like things get done a little bit quicker, then I'm not going to argue with that. Starlink isn't being fast today. You'll probably find it's not Starlink, TJ. It's the hosting site. Legion's back. The hosting sites are terrible for trying to download mods. I've always struggled to download them. Took me ages first time I tried to download them all, and then it failed halfway through and I had to restart again. Any farmer would use faster if possible. That's true. slightly faster combines that be out of warranty harvesting like that at IRL. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, Taz. Should have got a team shot before Yoran left. That's a shame. Jump to the FSG's DMs on Discord, let's see if we can add or delete something on his end. The map, that'll be interesting. He'll be working. He'll have the stream up on the side. He'll have his stream up on another monitor, and he'll have his head deep in a graphic design or something like that. So don't hold your breath for a fast response. Flick it my way too if you want, TJ. I don't know what I'm doing, but I could take a look. I'm sure between many people we'll be able to figure it out. 50% complete on the contract. Whoop whoop! Hooray! The lighter crops in WA combines can get to those speeds. They'd have to be in road gears just about, wouldn't they? Do I have GE? I do indeed. Yep. I've dabbled. I've broken things, pulled them apart. For real, need coffee. Scouring Getty images. If you wanted a good looking male, I could have just sent you one of my portfolio shots, FSG, but it's alright. I'm waiting to see what is he going to come back with. I'll give you a call when I want an ugly Kiwi. When we're doing a hot knot campaign. I need a knot. You need coffee, Corbner. You'll be right. You haven't hit your 2 hours yet. No breaks and no breaks after before 2 hours. White middle-aged men aren't allowed in adverts anymore. Damn it! So I guess it's getting harder then on Getty Images to find a multicultural, ethnically diverse family that hasn't been used in a marketing campaign already then. Exactly. I've been through it. Nah, that one was in Sainsbury's. Nah, seen that one. Used that one myself. Been on for 4 hours now, got soaked washing the tractors. I love it. Nice. Right, well we're into extra time now. This is Yoss's bonus time. really should have taken a truck, shouldn't I? Gone for a drive down to the sale point. Unloaded a load. Oops. Oh, I only need 2%, and then I'm full. Throw it in me, corp. There it is. Ooh. Take one, what? Someone's parked a truck up for me, I think. That was the, that was what that was about. Nice. Alright, I will do that, thank you. Steel Horse had to wait all stream to hear you say we're full of it. Oh, I'll open the stream like that if that's what you need, Steel Horse. I'll start out that way. Ooh, right. They're gonna keep on unloading. Sounds like it. Alright, let's go. Sprinters. Free content. Woohoo! Yum. This mine. Look at this. Oh no, it's Dubois. Can't take that one. Is there a Dubois here? Dubois? Any Dubois? No. Okay. You type it like a good truckie would. And we're out. We had 3 trucks running. That's impressive. Bonus. Who said it was free? It's bonus. It's $1 a minute. Gosh, $1 a minute. Right, gentlemen, when I return with the truck, let's see about getting all the combines over towards one of them, maybe the mother bin down near the centre of the field. Bring them all down, park the trucks up, and we'll get a bit of a screenshot with everyone who's here. Euros, yen. I don't mind. I'm not picky. Drachma. To know where I'm going, I'm assuming. Carry on out this way. Yes. The 990s are beautiful trucks. I love how, you know, I'm full cruise control at the moment and still struggling to pull. I think Jonathan's done a great job with the load and everything on them. It's very cool. So I don't actually know which sale point are we going to. Looks like it's the train silo. Well, I hope it's the train silo. Actually, I'll better check that. Field 8. Train silo. Okay, good. Not sure, TJ. Not sure. In Australia, left-hand drive. Yep. Perfect, thank you. Right at the end of the pit. I'll probably be able to see where the truck in front of me's gone. Down there. I can see it emptying out. Hey Strody, how are you, mate? Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well, mate. Nice to have you here. You're in bonus time. It's Yoss's stream now. Which way through are you guys going? The front of a truck? That's the back of a truck. Okay. Different way to me. I would have gone around the clockwise direction. Queue at the elevator. Love it. It's blaming his Canadian nature going anti-clockwise. Weybridge. Sorry, TJ. Sorry. Sorry. I'm Canada. When's Yoss's next stream going to be? These are dual hopper truck, aren't they? There you go. Alright. CBH wouldn't accept it if I did that. Haha. Yoss is going to do the first ever stream on FSG's map. That's what I heard. Tell you what I'm looking forward to. Moving from Hunter, Indiana to Minnesota. I think it's going to be perfect actually. You could get your map finished in time for us to move FSG, that'd be good. You want a Yoss review vid, they're awesome. Dum-de-doo. Last hopper. Well, that's not bad. I mean, we've got 50% of that contract done. It was 9% and we're 56. We're close enough to 59. Why do we don't show the unfinished bits here? How you first due Alright, to do the first stream on Nelly's. Nice. Oh. Next truck in. There's no weighbridge here. We can make that happen. Alright, you heard it here first. 0.6, 2.8 gig. Ouch. Ouchies. You see the grain bins over in the distance back at the main yard. At least you got a high level of detail on them. There's a header down here too. There's one of the other things that's changed in here. There's actually more, there's a lime buy point. So the white stack is lime. You can buy lime from it. And I think there's an extra sell point down here too. I think this very end one here was a sell point, if I remember correctly. A debrief relief preview review. Chinook's playing Picasso in my ear. I can hear him directing everyone where they want to park the equipment. Better to wait, TJ. Wait till you're ready. Wait till you're ready to release it and close to finished. All previews do is you just end up getting people harassing you going, I saw the preview, when's the map, when's the video, when's it releasing? If we look at the left side of the map, we can't see the right. Should we play the ultimate game of chicken? Just a casual flyby. Where's the link? I can't find this map anywhere. Video titled Map Preview Not Yet Released. Oops. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, I can't. No, I won't do a HUD hide because turn that off. I'm going to here. Turn off our field info. Where is it? Field info. Here we go. That's not a bad lineup, fellas. There we go. Then, yeah, stay facing that way because that's your best sides. Now, here's a little lesson for you, gentlemen. Next time you compose a screenshot, make sure the light's on the right side. So if you're gonna face one way, have the light on the front of the equipment, not behind it. Alright, you can all turn around. Turn around. You can turn around. Let's have a look. Alright. Mr. DJ Goham, how you doing, mate? Finally Wednesday with Argsy. You can thank Yoss for this. This is the bonus Yoss time because I didn't stream last week and he said I had to stream extra next time. Hey, Mr. Banks Sinatra too. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Who's this DJ Goham guy? I don't know. Not sure. Just waiting for DJ. That's why I ran over, yeah. Yep. DJ's here. We can finish now. Bonus Yoss time scares. This scares you. Oh, funny. Alright, fellas. Well, to everyone here and Yoran, who had to leave early, thank you guys for helping out and thanks for all you've done on the server. It's been a lot of fun getting here. We've done 56%, so we started off... Where did we start off? With only a few strips in this field, 9%. We've managed to take a decent chunk off it. So, that'll work out pretty well, I think. And leave them here to carry on going. Now I'm just have a look here. I did want to screenshot this, so I had a reference of where we were in this live stream. So we'll save that for later, and that's our quantities and everything that we've got to in the 10 million challenge. So yeah, if you're keen, if you want to jump on the server, it's open to anyone, so have a go. Exclamation mark Discord will get you in there, and come in and help. 10 million litres is going to be quite a lot to achieve in quite a long time, so we'll be eager to see where we've got to in a week's time, and we'll keep going on the streams on Wednesday night because it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it. Be good to get more people on. We do have 10 people limit, but I'm sure we'll be able to. anyhow, I think that's going to be a perfect place to wrap things up for this week. We'll be back live again on the weekend some stage, so keep an eye out for those. Otherwise, I might try and poke my nose into the server. You never know when I might appear and see what's going on and drive a combine or a grain cart or a truck for half an hour or so. We'll see where things end up. But anyhow, thanks everyone. Nice to have you all here this evening. Nice to be back. And looking forward to doing it all again later. So enjoy the rest of your days. Rest of your days. That sounded really somber, didn't it? Enjoy the rest of your day, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening for you. And we'll catch up with you again soon. I think Legion's trying to compose a different shot, but we'll do that after we've finished here. Anyhow, thanks everyone. Take care and we'll catch you again soon. Bye for now.